Oops. Okay, let's get this thing right. Well, no, nobody's in here yet because I haven't activated it yet. But here we go. Okay. All right. Thank you for coming in to watch. If you're already in here, if you're rewatching this, because I'm not going to cut this out, I'm just going to let it come back on. You are watching Searching for the Dream, and I'm just coming on live. I come on live every Friday, Saturday night, and Sunday night, Arizona time at 10, between 10 and 11 o'clock. Let's say between 10 and 11 o'clock. Let's make it that way so it's a lot easier. And there it is. Okay, so let me get in here and let me make it live. And we are now public. So publish it, and we'll see who's in. I've been up for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Let's see where we go from here. Let's see who comes in first. All right, so we are opened and live, and let me get over here so I can check out the board so I can read who comes in. And yes. All right, we are live. Okay, and yes. Yes, there we go. All right, let's see who comes on. Yep, there we go. Hey, Neg, I thought that was going to be you coming in here first. And there's KC sitting out there, number 2, KC. I appreciate you guys coming in. Yes, hello, how you doing this Friday night? It's a little weird though out here. Ooh, why is my camera looking so bad? Where is my cloth at? Oh no. Somehow my camera look like it's just got something on it. Hold on, let me get this clean. What I got here? I got to clean that off. That just don't look right. Oh. Hold on just a second. Let me get that. Okay. Let's see if that does any better. Because it was, yeah, hold on. Coming back. That's a little bit better. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm looking at it and looking okay, but man, it just don't look right over there on my screen for some reason. Oh, what else? Well, look at that, 16 people in the house. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Casey's in the house, and Nick is in the house. And who's that? Chow Official is in the house. What's going on? So how we all doing today? Today is Friday. I'm sort of just sitting here semi-quietly. I'm going to put this in this ear over here because I just stepped outside for a second, and there's a gunshot right down the street. Well, right down the alley, basically. So I said, oh, I guess I better go back in the house. Yeah, somebody. Okay. Of course I am. Oh, that was interesting. What was that on? I don't even hear nothing make that kind of noise. What the heck was that? Anyway, okay. I have no idea, Casey. um, I got stuff laying around all over the place over here. I gotta get my whole area cleaned up. I need a larger desk. So I guess I have to build me a bigger desk because this one is not doing it for me. I'm trying to find out what that noise was. Something over here was making that noise. Well, I'm gonna go with it was this box right here. Okay, sorry about that. Let me get back to everybody here again. And everybody, I hope you've had a really good week. Oh, good. Hope you had a good week this week. Let's see. All right. Oh, sent me some stars, some jewels already. Thank you, Paul, for sending the jewels already. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. Anything is a help, and yes, I think that is awesome. I'm still trying to see why I'm not focused in right. My camera looks like it's saying okay. Oh man, me and my phone. I guess me and this phone. Okay. Anyway, let's just keep on going with this. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, the last time I saw you was when you played the piano, and it was wonderful. Thank you, Casey. Yes, that was last Sunday. Yeah, 'cause I was on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yes, so last Sunday. Yes. Okay. So learning to play the piano, and the first thing life teaches me is how to play X-File themes. Playing the X-File themes, are you there? That's awesome. The X-File themes. Oh my gosh. Hey, Serpent, what's up, Serpent? I'm just glad for the weekend. Somehow I got this one off. What? You got a weekend off, Serpent? Whoa, man. That's awesome. Oh, who is that? Wait, somebody. Hello from Berlin, Germany. Hello, 4501. Thank you for coming in all the way from Berlin, Germany. I appreciate you. Yes, I do not speak German, but it looks like you're doing okay with English. So hello, thank you for coming in. We all appreciate you coming in. We do talk to everyone that comes in here, and we sure appreciate you coming in and letting us know how things are going where you are too. All right? Okay. Ooh, let me get rid of some stuff here. Oh, wait, no. Oh yeah, I do have some questions on some things that are going on that not too many people are talking about. Of course, regular news does not talk about things that really matters. Almost sound like somebody was on my roof. Somebody's running somewhere. Next, the helicopter will be out. The ghetto bird will be coming out in a minute. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, where am I at? No, you did not send that, so I don't want to hear all about that, all right? And how did you take over number one? I don't have good fingers. You don't have good fingers. You know what? I thought the same thing. I thought my fingers were too stubby. But if you watch some of these videos, there's little kids with them little short fingers about this long playing the piano. So we can't say it's your fingers, dude. Them little fingers on them little kids, and they be playing Mozart stuff and all kinds of stuff like that. I'm like, oh, really? So no, I thought I couldn't do it either with mine, but they work. It works. It works. It works. Got to keep going with it. Oh goodness. So yeah. Who is that? Connor. Yeah. Thank you so much putting that up there. It doesn't matter if you put it up there. Nobody's paying attention to it, Connor. Okay? Because they know that's not the way it works. What's up, Rob Mack? How you doing, Rob Mack? Oh goodness. Momad, what? Are you? No, Momad, I'm not non anything. Jeez. What's the news? You mean the ones that they're just the same crap? Oh, no. We have 6. This is it. We have 6 asteroids passing between the Earth and the moon, and nobody's even mentioning it. And these are not planet killers, but they will do devastation to a city if they hit us. So the asteroids are getting closer to us than ever before. So, yes. And no one is concerned because they're too busy worrying about all this other stuff, and we could all be eliminated in no time. Okay, so these things are huge. They're not little things. I think they measured one of them to be 91 kilometers, not, oh, 91,000 kilometers. That, oh, kilograms, sorry, 91,000 kilograms. So that's a 200,000 pound rock floating through here. So right now, Neil deGrasse Earl Jones. Hey Rick, how you doing, Rick? I've never seen one as old as you. What? Goodness gracious, interesting. Usually, Rick. Okay. Well, thanks, Rick, for coming in here and saying basically nothing. But thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate your time for coming in. Please hit the thumbs up. All right. And if you want to subscribe, you can. It doesn't cost you anything. And then you can be notified when I come back on and have something better to say the next time. Okay? So, yes. Anyway, but that's what I just caught this on. Well, I didn't just catch it. I've been watching it all along. I know they're there. This time we have more things closer to us that could hurt us terribly than ever before. And the 18th, I think the largest one is coming. We have one right between us and the moon right now. So that means the moon is on the backside underneath us. So it's below us because the moon hasn't come up yet. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. Let me bring this back up here. Let me put this down. Ooh. Oh, it's over here. Asteroids. So yeah. So everybody's so busy, and no one wants to tell you that there's a chance anything could happen. I mean, this is the closest we've got it documented that they're this close to the Earth. Okay? I mean, between the moon and the Earth, that's really close. They may pass. I haven't seen much on it. I'm not going to panic. No, you don't need to panic. I'm not trying to get you to panic, but nobody's paying attention to it. Well, people I know are paying attention to it. The rest of the world is, oh, da, 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 and then all of a sudden here it comes out of the sky and boom. Nobody told us. Let's see. Could do anything against the asteroid. Anyway. Yeah, and right now, these asteroids are sneaking up. This is how bad it is. It's saying they're basically sneaking up on us. Because by the time they realize they are here, they are here. Now, for it to be this way, all of a sudden, it's like, wait a minute. They've been watching this guy, watching these planets, watching these asteroids, everything for years. And now they got, let's see, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of them sneaking up on us right now. 2026, oh, that one's gone already. Yeah, that one's gone. Oh, this is he just did this he just posted this 2 hours ago. Oh, dear. Okay. Most of it will disintegrate through our atmosphere based on these are too big to disintegrate. These are too big to disintegrate, okay? All right, these are huge. All right, so they're not disintegrating nowhere. there's a lot of small ones that are coming through that we've already had come through, but we have some pretty big ones. No one's saying where. Well, see, they're saying this one. Well, right now the ones that they have now are flying just really too close to us. I mean, really too close to us, to the point where, whew, you know, if something else happens and something bumps it, we're gonna have one parking on the earth. But you know, nobody's really paying attention to it. It sounds like I'm the only one paying attention to it. So yes, um, if you ever want to, let me see what his channel is. Do 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 do. Astrophotography. If you ever want to check out Ray's, RAY apostrophe S, astrophotography. If you ever want to check his channel out, he looks at the sun. He's the one who followed the Three-Eye Atlas. And this is with his backyard telescopes. And he gives you more information than NASA gives out. Isn't that sad? He's giving out more information than NASA's giving us. Danielle, what's up? Hello. Do you read cards? No, I do not read cards, sweetheart. No, that's not what I do. No. Why? Do you read cards, Danielle? Bad Piggy, what's up, Bad Piggy? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you coming in. You don't read cards? Oh. Well, that's okay too. So, yes. Do you have people read cards for you, Danielle? And why did you ask if I read cards? What looks like I would be a person that would read cards? Do I give off that vibe that I could possibly be a card reader? My goodness. Happy Friday to you too, Daniel. Happy Friday. Oh, nothing much, Daniel. I'm just letting everybody know about the meteors that's hanging out here in our universe. I mean, our solar system that's close to us, and nobody wants to tell nobody what's going on. So I guess I'll just let you guys know there's things flying around us. So don't be amazed when they decide to come and hit us. So right now, like I said, this is remember last couple months ago, we had like 7 comets. Now we got asteroids. We had like 7 comets that was in our solar system flying around us, and now we have, I think he said 6 or 7 asteroids between the Earth and the Moon. That's close to us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Jamia, darling. Thank you for coming in, darling. You're not the only one watching. I'm fairly current up on the concerns. Let's see. If it was a concern, we would be told. Dude, no, I'm serious. If it was a concern, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be told. It would just happen. Oh, guess what? There they are. The asteroids are coming for us. You know? And the thing is, the concern, there's so much concern about things that nobody is really thinking about, because they got this one asteroid that's coming around in 2032, I think it is. 2032 or 2030, it's going to hit us. It's going to hit us. It's like, oh, so, enjoy your best life. Hey, Henry, how are you doing? What did you eat for dinner? Did I eat dinner? I ate a late breakfast. because I didn't feel like eating this morning when I got up. I just sort of lazed around again. I got to stop lazing around. I got too many things to be doing. Oh my goodness. Who is that? Screech. Justice for Chud. Yep, Chud got what's coming to him. That's awesome. That's all. That's what happens. You pay the price. You pay the price when you do all that kind of stuff like that. Yeah, I think I just had, I don't remember what I did. I didn't really eat because I ate enough for breakfast that would make me be okay for dinner. So all I'm gonna do is drink water the rest of the night, and then I'll have, because I like breakfast. Breakfast is like right now. I want to go get some eggs right now. you you had pizza? I didn't cook tonight. You didn't cook? You know, I haven't. I think the last time I think I talked about that, I haven't had a pizza in months. In months. That's terrible. I haven't had a pizza in that long. My goodness. Because I just, and when I think about pizza, I think about that fabulous pizza with all the mushrooms on it. I got to look into that next weekend. I think I deserve to have a pizza. I basically just did breakfast for dinner. Just made it. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, Serpent, I do that all the time. I'll come in and I'll say, you know what, let me get these eggs. I'll whip up some eggs and then I'll whip them together and then I'll cut up some celery or whatever kind of vegetable, throw it on top of them eggs as they're in there cooking, and then I throw in some, I like have to have meat. I'm a meat person. Throw in some meat, whatever kind I got, fold it over, and it's a nice thick omelet and it tastes really good. Breakfast for dinner is delicious. Yes, breakfast for dinner is delicious. Yes, it is. Hey, did you visit your neighbor today? How is it? Who is this asking about my neighbor? Southern Charisma. Oh, hello. Wait a minute. Who you coming in as? Who were you before? Because I do have a neighbor that's irritating, and I have to visit him every now and then and take him to the doctor. So why did you ask that, Southern Charisma? That was, woo. Oh, grits, eggs, bacon. I still don't have no grits. I gotta get some grits though. The older guy you take to the doctor. I listen to you. Oh, okay. Oh, so you was in the background. Okay. No, actually, you know what? I don't visit him every day. I don't. We're not friends. We're just neighbors. Yeah, we're just neighbors. So, and I actually seen him today. He was walking back from the drugstore, so he probably walked up there to get his medication. And he had his little walker. Him and his walker went by. The dogs barked, and I said, that might be the neighbor. And I looked out the window. That was him. So he's walking around. So he's doing just fine. Yeah, if he can get up and walk around, which I told him he needs to get up and move. So don't be sitting here on the sofa. Get up and walk. After I went and fixed that brand new walker for him, he better be using it. So he's using it. Yeah, so he's using his brand new walker, which is better for him. It's more stable, and he was walking. So he walked to the store to get his medication. I'm like, good. The more exercise he gets, the better he'll be. So that worked out really well. Oh, goodness. I know. It's like, dude, you got to move. I don't know why you keep saying that. This hurts. I say, well, you got to move. If you don't move, it's going to hurt even more. Have you heard of the DART mission? You refresh me on that DART mission. I think I have. If you let me know a little bit about it, I might remember it. So, but yes. Anita Baker, Stephen Mills, James Brown, the Delphonics, Johnny Taylor. Whoops. dog barking. Someone's, oh, getting in or out of a car. Bob needs to go. Oh my gosh. Well, I have to give it to him that he is walking. He is actually walking to the store. Yes, that was Benji. That was Benji barking. He's the one who usually tells me if Bob is out about by the fence. Because he'll bark real loud, real heavy, and then he'll come and look in the door. He'll say, hey, he's out here. He's looking through our fence. That's Bob Nugget I'm talking about. No, he don't need to be out here this time of night. I just heard gunshots down there towards his house. So he don't need to be out right now. There was a gunshot just before I came on live. I went out to check the stars and see if anything was falling out of the sky. And I heard a gunshot while I was standing there. I said, oh my goodness. And it was really, really loud too. It was really loud because it echoes down through the houses down through here. So I'm like, oh dear. But I haven't heard any police cars being called or anything yet. So I'm gonna let that just cool itself. Shane, what's up, Shane? Thanks for coming in. Oh, goodness. See, this neighborhood is interesting. You know, I'm on that side of town where things like that happen a lot. Okay, so I'm not surprised at all. Yes, that's very common in my area, yes. There is a guy down there where that gunshot went off at. I know he has a gun. He has several guns because he has a truck down here on my end, and it's down here, and he comes down here to check on his truck if somebody's messing with his big delivery truck. And somebody usually is. And he usually shoots his gun off as he's coming down here. I'm like, oh my God. And he's on a scooter. He comes zipping down on a scooter to check out his truck because he has a camera. I let him put a camera on the corner of my house to keep an eye on his truck. So he keeps an eye on his truck with this camera that he has on the corner of my house. Yeah, there I go. Being a good neighbor again. So yes, Barry. What's up, Barry? You still hanging in there? NASA internationally crashed a spacecraft into an asteroid. Oh, yes. To see if they could change the speed of the path and success. Yes, the dark mission. Yes, I remember that one. Yes, and it didn't do anything. It didn't change it. So, you know, it might. You know what? It could have changed it just enough to come around in another 2 years and take us out. Okay, they probably didn't estimate that, but yeah, I know they crashed it into it. They also landed one on an asteroid and took some samples and took off and came back with them. So they did do that too. You must live in the hood. You know, this wasn't the hood at one time, and then it changed to be the hood. Now it's changing back to being more respectable here. Best neighbors are only 26. Best neighbors. Oh goodness. Oh man. So yeah, This is that neighborhood. They're changing this whole neighborhood down here because they want it to be a place. Okay, what is it? They want it to become a destination place for vacations. And I'm looking around my neighborhood and say, where is somebody? What's exciting down here? So, doesn't matter where you live though. Happens on the street I used to live in once, and victims live. Yes, that's so true. Serpent, that's so true. I think Bob is a great neighbor to have for someone else. He is. Gentrification. Well, what they're doing is, they're getting rid of all the homeless people down here on this side of town now. I don't know if you got this in your town, but we have homeless people that live in the tunnels. They call them the tunnels down here, but it's the sewers. And they live in the sewers, and they do have tunnels and under some of the bridges, and they have people living there. Now they're clearing all that out. The tunnels are now being blocked up by iron bars. Yeah, they're putting iron bars in the tunnels to keep people from living in the tunnels and under the ground. So yeah, so they're doing that, and I haven't heard too many of the homeless out here because they usually come out of the tunnels at 10 o'clock at night, and they're yelling at each other, they're fighting, they're screaming, they're trying to come through your neighborhood and check your yard out and see what they can steal out of it. So yeah, they do a lot of that, but they're cleaning this out because this area is going to become a destination. They're putting up hotels. They're bringing in stores that we've never had before. I'm like, yeah, oh, okay. So I'm thinking, you got to be putting up a lake somewhere. So they're going to find a group of people that they want to get rid of, and they're going to probably take out that whole housing complex and put a lake there. They will do stuff like that. So just can't wait to see where that's going to happen. Take out the whole housing complex to put a lake, just like they took out housing complexes to put in highways, you know? But yes, if telescopes ever pick up a dangerous rock headed our way, decades in advance, humanity now has the proven technology to launch missiles and nudges slightly missing Earth entirely. Yes, we do. We have telescopes out there looking all the time. You know, we got telescopes out there that can really see what's going on. That's why it was crazy about Three Eye Atlas because, yeah, I get upset when I talk about that because they say, "Oh, this is all we saw. It was just a comet." And then we got people down here on Earth with telescopes can see that it was more than a comet. But then that's NASA. That's NASA telling you whatever they want you to hear. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Southern Charisma. Yeah, that's what's happening. Um, and it's kind of sad, but that's why I'm saying a destination. They want this to be a destination place. They're putting a skating rink. I mean, an ice skating rink, so they can play hockey in it now. They're putting in museums. They got two more hotels they're getting ready to build, and then they got uh, Bass Pro Shop. You know Bass Pro Shop, that sports place? Well, we have one here now. They built one down in here, and they sell boats. So you're thinking, there's no water for a boat down here unless you go towards the border. Oh, so yeah. So my goodness, Half Hawk, what's up, Half Hawk? You look like Quincy Jones. Well, okay, handsome dude. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you so much. NASA is fake to me. I don't believe nothing they say. To me, I'm telling you, they ain't gonna tell you the truth because they're government too. They're government. They're total government too, so they're not gonna really tell you anything. I, who is that? I love space, but learning about it just makes me stressed. Barry, it makes you stressed. Oh goodness. So yes. Let's see. What's this? Okay. Okay, Jeffrey. Jeff. Dude, don't come in with that kind of crap. All right, we don't do that here. All right, Jeff Ray. Eli lied to all of us. Um, I didn't believe anything he said in the first place. I don't know why. I don't know why you said he lied to you. You shouldn't have believed it in the first place. I mean, see, here's the thing: younger people can't see the lies because they never had to live the lies before. Older people, we've lived the lies long before these lies got here, so we can see them as soon as they start. As soon as we tell you that they're lies and don't believe it, first thing the young people say, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. They're doing the great stuff for us. They're doing everything." Yeah, and then you find out they lied. We tried to tell you, but you didn't want to listen. You know, you need to listen to your elders. We seem to be hearing a lot more about UFOs these days. That's because they're here. UFOs, they are here. He claims he's autistic, but he's just a sociopath. Okay, Barry, speak your piece, Barry. Come on, put it out there. Call it like it is, Barry. Space agencies track around 40,000 NEOs. Yes, they do. They do track them. And they're finding more and more of them are headed towards us, even now. Oh, oh, goodness. Elon is a brilliant technologist. Well, okay, let's just say he's smart, and when you get smart and you have extra money that comes in for something that you've done before, you can pay for smarter people to come in and do the job. That doesn't mean he's that smart, okay? He's just paying people to do the job, to come in. He will buy smart people. If I had money to buy smart people to start a business, I would buy people to start my business. That's basically what he did. Love that. Oh, I'm on the same page as Jamia. I don't care what side they are on. They all lie, just a different agent. That's exactly right. Yes. 235, your voice is impressive. Well, thank you very much for saying that about my voice. I can clear it up a little bit so it sounds even better. Wait a minute. My lips are starting to thick, so let's fix that so we can make sure that I pronounce my words right. Okay, there we go. That helps. All right. Oh, goodness. Please, everybody, if you're in here and you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, what you waiting on? Please hit the thumbs up. I would really appreciate it if you did. And if you subscribe, I'd appreciate that also. Yes. Totally. Sunshine. I need to be beautiful. Can you, what? Give me some of your beauty. Some of your beauty. Oh, Serpent. Thank you, Serpent. Thank you, Serpent. I like that, Jewel. Oh, goodness. Okay, Rebecca. Thank you very much. Coming from Nepal. What's the most likely future? Uh-oh. From the extinction of human race. What? What's the most likely future culprit for the extinction of the human race? Probably the human race itself. We can make ourselves extinct. Yep, we could do that totally by ourselves. So let's see. So what is your live all about? Right now, let's see, Mason. My live right now is we're just sitting here talking. I was bringing up the point of all the meteors that are out there. Well, asteroids now. We have asteroids flying between us and the moon. they're flying between the Earth and the Moon. So that means they're closer to us than they ever have been. Let's see. So what is your, okay, and then let's see, the UFOs are them because they're the aliens. Jamia, thank you, sir. Oh my goodness, that's insulting to aliens to compare them to such people. I know. The aliens come with all that knowledge and technology and everything else going on to find out humans are here. Oh goodness, thank you, sunshine. What a beautiful smile. Hope you're a nice day. I've had a very nice day. Thank you so much. Let's see. It could be any day. Oh, what did you do before you retired? I worked hard. I worked too hard. Oh, goodness. I picked up dead people. Okay. What? No president should ever be old and ready to leave. Oh, will we ever find intelligent life on Earth? Well, we probably already have that on Earth already. It's the aliens that are already living here. Okay? They're already here. But there's so many other things going on. You hear things through the grapevine. Like they're already communicated with them, but they won't tell the rest of the world that they have. Okay? There's places they got under lockdown right now, so we normal people can't go to. Okay? What? Yes. I picked up dead people for the medical examiner's office. Uh, yes. How's your back doing these days? How's my back doing these days? My back is just fine. It's fine. Because if I sit too long, it might start hurting because I'm sitting on my tailbone, basically. This is not one of the most comfortable stools I've ever made. So I gotta make myself a more comfortable stool. But I gotta save that because I gotta make a larger desk. So I think I might lower this whole thing down a little bit further. Yes. Exactly. They're in the White House. Oh, goodness. Where did the aliens likely come from? And how do we know that you're not one of them? Oh, goodness gracious. Where did they most likely come from? We can't. Well, they came from they were here. They've probably been here since we've been here. If you really look at this planet is very, very large. And other life forms could live on this planet and we wouldn't even know they were here. Yes, my back is fine, Jamia. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes. Yes, the first 48, I was part of that one time too, yes. Um, where are we at? Where did okay. Because we have places that we haven't even discovered yet. We've looked at it through telescopes and from outer space and looked down on the ground to see what's here, what's there. Um, but we have not basically discovered everything on this planet yet. Mario, what's up, G? Thank you for coming in. You saw dead people. It is true. Is it true that most of us will eventually navigate the moment we pass away? No, that's not true. Your whole body loses its grip after a while, and then you start losing fluids. And that's basically people that are there and decomposing. If you're decomposing, yes, all that stuff will happen to you. Your muscles will let loose, and it will be done. Who is that? Oop, low battery. Hold on a second. I got a low battery on this thing. There we go. Jigme, hello there. What's going on? Let's see. Um, let's see. I am from Earth. I come here in peace. You know, aliens will come here, and they probably will come here to be here in peace. But here's the thing: they know this is not a peaceful world. You know they watched us. They watched what we've done to each other. You know they know our history. So why would they want to trust us in the first place? What's the most surprising thing you learn from working with dead people? Nothing really surprising about it. We all have different ways of going. There's not just one way to pass away. There's different ways of going. You know, you can go with yourself involved in it. You can go in an accident, suicide, homicide. Let's see, what else? Natural causes. There's many ways you can go. And everybody doesn't go the same way. If you got a full bladder, does that come out too? Are we gonna talk about it? Because if you want me to talk about it, I'll talk about it. Okay. If aliens watch us, they're probably scared of us. They have no reason to be afraid of us. Like, what are they doing? Aliens have no reason to be afraid of us. They can wipe us out at any time. Did you hear about the spaceships that went over the nuclear places where we have rockets and stuff, and the spaceships shut everything down? They shut the whole facility down. So they have no reason to be afraid of us. They have better things to be doing than bothering with us until we start bothering them, which you know that's going to happen. Oh, goodness, let's see. Hopefully they haven't watched the Appalachian. Oh, lost cause to offer any assistance and just go home. Serpent. That's a good one, Serpent. Barry, we are part of something way bigger than the universe. We are a microorganism in the universe. Yeah, we're just a microorganism. We're such a tiny speck in the universe. It's amazing how destructive this tiny little speck in the universe is so destructive. Isn't that amazing? In the whole universe, human beings are so destructive. and we're just a tiny speck. We're like a tiny speck of dust. And as you see, the weather that we have, tornadoes, the wildfires, everything is just telling us we're just a speck of dust. Basically, we need to quit doing what we're doing, and it can take us out. Tornadoes, wait till the hurricanes take us out, take people out. We're just a speck. We're a speck of dust. The whole human race. Have you ever? No, I don't try anything that has to do with drugs. No edibles. No, I don't do that. Ooh, bite bust down. Oh no. Yeah, they got it. Wait a minute, let me catch up with you guys. Hopefully. Yeah, okay, yeah, I got you. Okay. We are a part of something. Okay, got that. Let's see, stand. Uh-oh. I'm starting to get some static in my earphones, so that means I'm getting static out here. Hold on, let me move some wires around. Must be my charger. Oops, that one goes to the computer. Okay, I think I got it. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let me catch up with you guys. And Jamia, that's God for you. Never underestimate the Father. Exactly. We are just a speck of dust. We could be wiped off the earth at any time. We are not the most powerful things around. And oops, hold on a second. We are, it's so sad that people think that we're the power. We're the power of everything. We have all the power. We have all the weapons to show we're the power. We have all the... Them weapons don't mean a daggone thing. Let me tell you, none of them weapons mean anything to an alien in a spaceship. Let me tell you, I predict in February we should see aliens, okay? I want you guys to remember this. February, somewhere around February 2027, we should see more aliens. I mean, real aliens. That's because 3-Eye Atlas to me was a spaceship, okay? And I'll keep saying that forever. And they dropped off some aliens to Mars. And they're on Mars right now. And they are doing their thing and building all the stuff up that they need to build up to come to see us, come to visit us in February. Why I say February is because that's when the Earth will be closest to Mars again. So as soon as we get close enough to Mars, they will be there. The sun, let's see, I was fine after about 36 hours. I don't eat. What? Serpent? Oh goodness, I tried a bag of edibles. You tried edibles? Same. I'm not that interested. See, I'm not that interested to see anything take me away from myself. You know what I mean? I don't need anything to steer me away from me. I want to be me constantly. Oh goodness, hold on, let me catch up. We are dangerous to each other. Yes, we'll wipe out ourselves out before. That's true, and that's what's so bad about this. That's what's so bad about humans. We have different humans that don't even think of not wiping out another species or another human. That's sad. It's just sad. And that's why I said aliens are not afraid of us. they know we're unpredictable, or maybe not, because some people have pushed who the ones are that will destroy the rest of us. That's sad to see that. I see serpent movement. See what are dangerous with each other. I see we are doing. Okay, got you there. Got you there. I mean, war. No, it has nothing. No, nothing has nothing to do with war. I mean, just if you can see, you already know who the people are out of the humans who are destructive. You already know that. I mean, history shows who they are. Okay? So if aliens have been watching us, those people need to get themselves together, because that's the first ones they're going to take out. And all their weaponry doesn't mean a thing. Here's the biggest thing. Do you know if they want to get rid of this everybody that's on this planet right now, which whoever paid attention to Three Eye Atlas, it sprayed us. It sprayed the Earth. And everybody's wondering, well, so why did they do that? The sun is unimaginably larger and more powerful than any nuclear weapon ever created. Its sheer scale makes Earth entirely nuclear. Look like a drop in the ocean. That's so true. That's so true about the sun being large. That is so true. So, right now, Barry. Okay, let's go back to Three Eye Atlas spraying us. Three Eye Atlas did spray us. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And why I know scientists know this. People that watch this thing go by know that we've been sprayed. You never heard of Three Eye Atlas? See, that's what I'm talking about. They won't tell you. They won't tell you what you need to know and understand. Because you can be acting up real crazy here pretty soon, and you don't even know that's because you got sprayed. The world has got sprayed. Three Eye Atlas did its thing. I mean, it was shaking and bubbling and spitting out every kind of chemical, everything and it just shot it out before it took off to Jupiter. And guess what planet went around and went through what it just sprayed? We did. Earth went right into what it sprayed. It was sitting there waiting for us. If you go and look at, I need to do the video. I need to make the video to show you for sure. So we got sprayed. Yeah, we're breathing whatever that thing had and what it made us do. So it's already in the Earth atmosphere. We're all breathing it. Yes. Or it made the atmosphere so they could come and breathe in it now. But then again, we have all these brilliant people, scientists that don't tell the truth and don't tell us what's going on. I'm pretty sure they're taking little samples of the air to make sure that whatever came here from Three Eye Atlas, they know what's in it. And you think they're going to tell us if it's going to harm us? No, why would they do that? Hi, Isaiah. Hello, Isaiah. Thank you for coming in. I'm just fine. Thank you. Noah, thank you for coming in. I think that African Americans would have a phobia of sailboats after. Anyway, Noah. Oh, goodness gracious. Noah, yeah, thanks for the never mind. No, that has nothing to do with me. Yes, I don't have that phobia. There's so many other things that's going to happen that you're probably going to be wondering why it's happening to me. Okay? Because nobody's paying attention to it. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What's it, Isaiah? Leaving a like. Okay, as always. Stay safe, truth, speak. Okay. All right. Thank you, Isaiah. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Oh my God, there's no use. Truth. Goodness gracious. I tried, Jamia. God willing, day to day, I end up right. All right. Oh my goodness. You know, it's really odd. But yes, things do happen. Things do happen. And it will. And it's gonna happen. And I'm just waiting for it. But I'm really waiting for this, waiting for February, because February is gonna be a different. Anywhere between, see, January, between January and February, we'll see. Oh, there we go. Police car. Whoops, that was quick. It stopped right outside the door. Basically stopped outside the door. Okay. Well, that's the back. That's the main street. All right. Did I miss something? Yes, I did. Okay. May God bless you, Isaiah, and may God protect you with the blood of the Lamb. In Jesus' name, amen. Oh, Jamia. This is so sweet. Yes. Do you make videos on conspiracy? Would love to watch. You know, Barry, I don't. And I should. Well, I should just do the Three Eye Atlas one. Okay, I should do the Three Eye Atlas one because I followed that all the way through when they first saw it. I followed it all the way till it came around our solar system and went by all the planets on purpose. This thing had a purpose. And what it did, to me, is obvious. And I know it's obvious to the people that watched it. I know it's obvious, but they're not going to tell you. I'm going to tell you because I'm not a professional at any of this stuff, so you don't have to believe it, you know, so they're not going to say nothing about what I say. Oh, amen. Wish I loved you. Oh, goodness gracious, Barry. So, yes. So, yeah, Barry, I think I'm going to have to just do, I got to do the video now. I mean, because the more I talk about it, the more people say, what? Because I can actually show you some of the stuff that I'm talking about. Because there's this guy, if you ever want to watch him, Ray's Astrophotography. He has a YouTube channel, Ray's Astrophotography. He's seen Three Eye Atlas. He followed Three Eye Atlas with his telescope, his backyard telescopes, okay? And his backyard telescopes got better pictures than NASA. So you already know they didn't tell us the truth, okay? Because they have a more clear shot of that comet that they claim is just a comet than Ray does down here on Earth, shooting through the atmosphere and getting pictures of it. Okay, we got telescopes outside the whole atmosphere in outer space that see clearly through with nothing blocking its view. and we get a pixelated picture. Come on. You done spent millions to billions of dollars for these things, these telescopes out in space, and you're gonna get a pixelated picture of Three Eye Atlas. Get real. I mean, it's so sad that they look at everyone being dumb and stupid. That's just so sad. Never seen a live stream ever. Never seen a live stream ever. What? Barry, what do you mean? Yes, it is just Pixar. Pixar. Oh. Yeah, well, it's sad. Oh, going to the moon. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of interesting how all that stuff came together too. I just got to go park somewhere and talk about it. Yeah, that's what I got. See, so when sometimes I'll go to the lake, and I'll go sit there and I'll just start talking, and I'll turn the camera on and just video myself talking about these things, and then I got to put it together in a video so you guys can see the whole video of what I'm talking about. Because what I'm going to say, it's already out there. It's just I got to put it together with it. And they swear up and down they've been in space. Like, yeah, Jamia. Oh, Jamia. About going to the moon. Well, Barry, there's a lot of things that's crazy right now. A lot of things that's crazy right now. We have all this money and power in the U.S. Hey, but can't go to space since decades. It's only on the stratosphere. Well, they're supposed to be sending up this next time they're going to go up. I think they're not going to land on the moon this time either. I forgot what they're going to do. Oh, well, they got to pick a really good landing spot. And then the third time they're going to land on the moon. What's up, New York? How you doing, New York? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. This is Searching for the Dream. Yes, you got to go watch the video if you want to know what the dream is. And it says, My Dream. So go to Searching for the Dream, down to my channel, and watch My Dream. Then you'll know what the dream is. But I'm not talking about that part now. We just get in here and we just talk about life itself. Can I tell you the gospel? Yeah, there's some people here don't mind you saying something about the gospel. If you want to say something, go ahead. Choose God, repent and trust in Him. Thank you. Thank you, the faith. All right. Let's see. All these rockets and stuff they make. They can't get. Yeah. Well. Yeah. They got a clear picture of what it was. We couldn't have caught up with that thing anyway. Okay. We couldn't have caught up with Three Eye Atlas anyway. Oh. Well, thank you so much for the 99 cents. Ooh, look at that. Thank you so much for the contribution. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Elon is bored. Exactly, Barry. Well, he's stepping off into something totally he shouldn't be stepping off into, but that's him. That's him. Oh, another one. Thank you again. Oh, my goodness. Appreciate the 99 cents. Yes, I totally appreciate you. You know, any little bit helps, and I really appreciate you. Let me catch up with you guys. See, can you tell? Oh, yes, you did that already. All these rockets. Okay, you got that, Barry. Teacher. I see. And the teacher died in space. Of course. Anyone will die if they say They want to go to the moon. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm praying blessings. Okay, I'm praying blessings over your life. I'm honored here. Good night, sir. Thank you so much, and I appreciate the other 99. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Yes. Yes, I do. Thank you so much. And you have a great night. These kids will be the downfall of our times. Thank you so much, Hero. Oh dear. But yes, so that's where we're at with this. And now I guess I better get myself inspired into doing this video so I can just do it and let that be out there. Then I won't have to say it anymore in your lives to say go watch the video, and then that'll tell you about what I think about Three Eye Atlas. So, because it's going to be close, because February, between January and February, we will know something is coming towards us to land on us. So yes, what do you mean you hate life? Dude, life ain't got nothing to do with it. It ain't life's fault. It's what you do with life. So it's your fault that you hate life. It's what you do with your life. Okay? So life don't have nothing to do with you. It's what you do with it. What little bit you got. Because that's what it is. We only have a little bit of time here. Just think, if you live to be 80 or 90 or 100, that's just a small speck of time. That's just a small speck of time. So you got to enjoy that life. You got to enjoy what you're doing. Yes, you ain't got time to be destroying it by taking drugs and alcohol and all that kind of stuff. We only got a short time being here. You know? So enjoy it while you're here. Don't try and destroy yourself while you're here. You know what I'm saying? And Barry, you understand that, don't you? That's why I don't explore space oceans. But I love hearing you and the truth. You don't explore space? I would love to go into outer space. I would love to do that. I would love to go into outer space. And of course, you know I want to go to the ocean. Yes, definitely want to go to the ocean. But I would love to go to outer space. And if I could make my own spaceship to go to outer space, I would. I know it's so complicated, but all I gotta do is, if I had the money, I'd hire the right people to make that ship. I wouldn't be wasting all that fuel that they're wasting trying to go up and down, because you don't need to do all that. There's so many other ways of getting up there. Yes. Just have fun and live life. Yes, Barry, that's what you need to do. I'm gonna explore the life of a kid. Just kidding. I ain't going nowhere near crap. Girl, I had to come hunt you down there and beat your butt. And then let your mama beat your butt. It's like trying to pierce through a brick cell. Don't do But yeah. So yes, and that's like I say. You know, speaking of, we're gonna speak about. I watched a video today. I watched several videos today. Okay, that's how lazy I was. I watched several videos of people who are on boats, and they have no clue what they're doing. I watched this guy work on a boat, and he has no clue really what he's doing on this boat. And I mean, I wouldn't trust his boat to go around the block. But he's putting things together, and then he's making it run and do this, and I'm like, dude, oh. So no, I no. I mean, it's no. And then there's this other couple that I just seen. They're doing a boat themselves too, also, and I'm like, okay. And there's so many things wrong with this boat that they got, and they're planning on taking this thing out into the ocean. I'm like, really? Did you? There's so many things you need to check first before you start taking this thing out in the ocean. So I subscribe to their channel because I want to see what they're gonna do. Do a fishing stream on a boat in the future. Oh yeah, that's definitely what I would do too. I'll do a fishing stream. Bro, you okay? You okay? I'm I'm watching them work on this boat, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how did they get this boat in the first place? How did they get this boat to live on this boat? There's so many things that's changing about the boating situation because everybody wants to be in control of everybody and everything you do. But I'm like, oh my gosh, but they got a boat. Hey, brother. Good to see you. Hey, Matt. Oh, Matt, what's up? How you doing, brother? Thank you, Matt, for coming in. I was worried about you. Hadn't seen you in a while. What is about the water that got you there? I'm always interested in people that like water life. So, oh, Matt, so much work. Okay, all right, I can understand that, Matt. So yeah, so what's got me about the water? It feels like I should be there. I should be there with the water. I should be part of the water, on the water. I should be there. You know, there's places that you should be, and it's just like outer space. I feel like I should be in a spaceship heading out to outer space. Okay? But also the water. To be out there in the water, to just enjoy the water. Just enjoy being out there in the boat. Good morning from Russia. Oh, all the way from Russia. Thank you so much, Hugh. Hugh. Is it Hugh got a lot of pencil? Okay. Oh my gosh. Hey, Jamaica. Yeah, Matt was missing you there. Yeah, well, working hard, man. When you work hard, you work hard. You know. Hope you got some time to, breathe now. I would love to go to space more than the ocean. Yes, truthfully, if I could go to space instead of the ocean, I would do that. Okay, now here's a big thing about space. This like space. If I could go like the story, like the show Lost in Space, because you notice they never had to worry about food or water or air on that spaceship. If you never have to worry about those things on your spaceship, you could go for a long time. You could be out there for a long time. Today, got one day off this week. One day off, Matt. Whew. Well, you better enjoy that one day off, dude. Enjoy it. I'll die happy today. Whoa. Can't wait to see you get that. I know, Barry. I can't wait either. It's going to happen. Slowly but surely. Something's going to happen. And I should put it that GoFundMe. I should put a GoFundMe up and see if somebody would do that. If somebody would help me do that. That would be kind of interesting to see if I could get anybody to help me with it. Let me think about that again too. Because I've been told I should start a GoFundMe just to see if I can get somebody to fund me to get a boat. So, that being said, Let's see. Please do. Arzo, what's that? Hi, I'm new here. My name is Ophelia. Hello, Ophelia. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, Ophelia. Please hit that thumbs up if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I hope you're having a great day. Ophelia, we're having a marvelous day today. Yes. Oh, Matt. No, you. Matt. Matt. Matt, you know, Matt, that because of you, Matt, I'm going to get that eyepiece for my telescope this next week. So I'm going to get the eyepiece for the telescope because of you. And I appreciate you, Matt. So I am definitely going to get the eyepiece for the telescope. So I will do a live with the telescope and the eyepiece here in a couple of weeks. So as soon as I get the eyepiece for the telescope, I will be outside looking at the stars with the telescope. And yes, Matt, it's because of you. Thank you for your donation, man. I appreciate you. Oh, goodness. I totally appreciate you, Matt. So yes. So we are all thinking about this, man. A spaceship? Yeah, like the Jupiter 2? I'm serious. Like the Jupiter 2. I just subscribed. You seem like a lovely person. Oh, thank you so much. I try to be a lovely person. Oh, gosh. Oh, Matt. Thank you so much. Oh, goodness. Let's see. You know what I've been wanting. What, okay, you know what I've been waiting for a long time. For a long time. I don't know why I've never got one. What is that, Matt? What is it? Why haven't you got it? Oh, like that. Let's see that. I just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ophelia. Thank you. I appreciate you. Why? I've never got one. Matt, you've always wanted. Matt, get your telescope, dude. Get a telescope. And the thing is, you don't have to get a very expensive telescope, but if you do, you do. Okay, some people just got to have a better telescope than some other people, but you just get your telescope, dude. I can't even recommend one. All I know is I like the ones that are reflective. Okay? Matt, get your telescope. Man. Yes, get your telescope, dude. That's what I've always heard. No, they're only expensive if you buy the expensive ones, dude. I have cheap telescopes. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I don't spend that much. I don't spend I have not spent over $200 for a telescope. Okay, and I can see things mostly any of the rest of the telescopes can see. Okay. So yeah. Oh no, they got $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 telescopes out there. I mean, if you want to impress your friends, go ahead and get something like that. I don't need to impress my friends. Because here's the thing is, with my less than $200 telescope, I can see just what you can see with those $2,000 telescopes. Okay? So whatever you decide to get, it's going to be a good telescope. I'm just going to tell you, that's what it is. Whichever way you go, it's going to be a good telescope. If you just can see out there and see the planets, it's going to be a good telescope. Okay? Did somebody, you said blue water? Who? We got somebody blue water in here? Did somebody come in? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, there's blue water. I know a guy who took a plane and made a telescope. You know, you can also make your own telescope too, yes, but you got to get the lens. You got to get the lenses and the mirrors for it. I almost thought about making my own too, because there's a lot of YouTubers that if you go on their YouTube and look up telescope making, there's a lot of people make their pretty big telescopes. Yeah, the mirror. Yeah, you gotta get that concave mirror for it, and the eyepiece and everything. You can get all that stuff on Amazon. Yeah, you can do the whole thing. But yeah, if you want to make that a project for yourself, make your own, and you can make it as expensive as you want. About my friends, because most people don't care about space. You know they don't. That's sad. I've always cared about space ever since my dad bought my telescope for me in the sixth grade. Well, I've been looking out in the sky before then, but that was amazing. That's just like shoes. No need for expensive shoes. They all work the same and serve the same purpose. Exactly, Jamia. Making my own telescope sounds cool though. Well, see, you can look it up on YouTube, and people show you how to make telescopes, and then they'll also put in there where the links are to get those parts that they use to make the telescope. If you want to make one, but if you want to buy one, go on Amazon. Just bring up telescopes. Truthfully, there's some people out here selling telescopes because I looked it up on Facebook, and I might go out here and get me another telescope. Because there's some people out here selling their telescopes because they don't want to look at the sky no more. There's nothing up there. I've seen all I want to see. So really, there's so much more to look at. Now, I've seen everything. I've seen the planets. I'm good. Okay, thank you. Blue water, build your own. Yeah, build your own. That's something I haven't done. But I got to get a boat. I need the boat. I got to work on. I got to stop trying to have all these projects. Yeah, I bet they're all nice too. Oh, Jamil, my woman has a shoe. My woman has a shoe room. Oh my gosh, Matt. Of course, your woman has a shoe room. Matt. Then you deserve a telescope, dude. You deserve a telescope. Let me go in here real quick because I just, Matt just got me. Oh, Matt. For somebody to want something all this time and never got it? Oh, Matt, come on. You know, oh, 160 pairs of shoes. That's just ridiculous. Oh, thank you, Blue Water, for the gift. I appreciate you, Blue Water. Thank you. Mr. Merman, man. Yeah, okay, what's up? Okay, I don't speak German. Sorry, can't help you there. Goodness. My friend told me. Oh, your friend told you the song. Okay, I don't even know what that says. But thank you anyway. That's just me. No, man, I understand you, man. I understand. Because when you can do it, you can do it. When you can do what you can do it. And that's awesome. That's awesome to have that life. That's awesome to have that life. But get you a telescope. Dude. Get you a telescope. My goodness. Because as soon as I get this camera next week, as soon as I order this camera for next week and put this camera on my telescope and do the live so you can see on my screen the planet I'm looking at, it's going to be like, wow. It's gonna be like, wow. I I know it looks nice. Oh goodness. Thank you, Blue Water. I appreciate you for that. Yes, I do. The jewels. I see it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. If I could post a pic. Oh, Matt. Well, you know, Matt, get your telescope. I'm gonna keep talking to you, Matt. Get your telescope. Let me see. Hold on a second. I'm just doing something real quick. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Right. Yes. I have a sextant. You have a sextant? With a stand. Okay. It works really well as a telescope. Okay, a sextant. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Matt sounds like you need a Matt sounds like you need a telescope. I know her shoes game is fire. My goodness. I want a good one. I've heard you can get them that follow planets. Yeah, and here's the thing: it's not the telescope that does it; it's the tripod that follows the follows the planets. So if you want to spend that kind of money, Matt, you can find one. Amazon would have one. Okay, so it would track the planets. Yeah, that's gonna cost some money. Yes, that's gonna cost you some money. So you can definitely get one of those that will track it, that will lock on it and track it. I have one that is, oops. I have one. I have a telescope from Mead. Oh, you probably can't see it. From Mead, and this right here is on for the tripod. This is for basically the equatorial mount, and all you gotta do is programmed, and you could go ahead and put in what planets you want to see, what comets you want to see, what anything you want to see. If it's as long as it's programmed in here, and it will turn the telescope towards it. And this can basically follow it also. So I just got to get this one hooked back up again, but I think I want to put my other telescope on this mount because the other telescope is better than the telescope that's on the mount. So I have another telescope to replace it with. So, but yes, you can get a Meade telescope. You can get that, and it will. You just say, "Hey, I want to see Jupiter." You see Jupiter on there. Hit go to, and all of a sudden it'll go, and there's Jupiter. Saturn is the one to be tracked right now. Why is Saturn the one to be tracked right now? Wait, is Saturn even up yet? Oh shoot, it's on my phone. My phone has a thing to tell me when all the planets are up. Uh, we got a couple. We got a couple of those people in here, Jamia. Oh wow. So because it's almost close again. Saturn's almost close to us again. I gotta check that out. Saturn is a really cool planet to see because If you haven't seen it in real life, like in your backyard and looking up in the sky, you can see, because I usually tell when it's out here. I'll say, that one's Saturn, that one's Jupiter, and then go over here, that one's Venus. And if Mars is up, I can see Mars. Without a telescope, I know where they should be. So, but when it comes to looking at them, so when it comes to looking at the planets, I know where they generally are. And then Saturn is one that when you finally get to see it, and the thing is, you're going to see this little bitty planet through that little bitty hole, but you'll see Saturn and you'll see the rings of Saturn. And then you'll say, it's for real. Because right now, if you've never seen it through a telescope, if you've never looked down in your own telescope or a telescope and seen Saturn or Jupiter, it really doesn't exist until you see it for real. Any research on comets hitting us? How can they tell? They can, the whole trajectory of any of those comets or anything like that, they go in a cycle. They go in a cycle around the sun and our planets and everything. So yeah, if you go in there and you can study those, Barry, you should take the time to look that up and put it together and see and find out the trajectory. I can't even say that word. Trajectory of those planets, of those comets, and of those meteors. And they have all the information out there for you. And you just got to figure out what it does, which one it is, and watch and see where it goes. Crazy Clown is in the house. Hold on a second. Hey, Crazy Clown, what's going on? Appreciate you being in here. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Oh, goodness. See, any research on it? Let's see. Yes, we do. Just running. Yeah. Because it's almost close again. Oh, okay. Oh, Saturn. Hold on. Let me see where Saturn is. Saturn is coming up. Ooh, that is not how you spell Saturn. Saturn. Ooh. Ooh, that's not. Uh-oh, who just gave me that? Hey, Blue Water, thank you. Thank you, Blue Water. I appreciate you, Blue Water. Yes, I do. Okay. Constellations. Easter Chart. Okay, Saturn comes up just before sunrise. Yeah, Saturn's going to come up just before sunrise. So it rises approximately at 3:40 a.m. in the morning. And it sets at 3:55 p.m. So it rises at 3:40 a.m. in the morning right now. So what about Pluto? What about Pluto? Oh, why was it removed from the list? Well, they removed it from the list because there's other things out there that's bigger than Pluto. That's kind of sad, though. There's bigger chunks of planets out there. Well, I would say asteroids in that asteroid belt that's bigger than Pluto that could be a planet. So, yeah, they kind of just said, Pluto, you're not a real planet. Not that we're going to go out there and land on it or anything. You know what I'm saying? Even though We've already looked at it with, which one was it? Voyager. Because the Voyager, one of our Voyagers went out there and looked at Pluto. Yes, I'm never going to give up 9 planets. Give up. No, don't give up 9 planets. I want, I want us to go to Europa. You want to go to Europa? Okay. Europa's going to take thousands of years to get there. it's not. It's not like that. Somebody showed this time. Hello, time. Searching for the dream. Respect. Blessings. Stay blessed and healthy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, time. I appreciate you for coming in. Please hit the thumbs up. Yes. Right now, Europa. Going to Europa. That's like generations of people, because by the time the people get there, okay, let's see if I can explain this. Like, you put a generation of people on the plane, on this rocket, and they take off. Now, I want y'all to hear this. This is going to sound really strange if you haven't heard it already. When this rocket takes off in outer space and it starts heading to Europa, the people that are on this ship right now will never make it to Europa. Why? They will grow old and pass away. Their next generation will also grow old and pass away. The next generation will be going and probably don't even realize why they're going and where they came from, if they don't teach the history while they're in that spaceship. So that next generation will be going to Europa. And I think there's one more, I think it's four, I think it's going to go through 4 generations before it even gets there. Can you imagine there's 2 generations that's going to live on this spaceship and pass away on this spaceship who has never seen Earth or going to see Europa? Isn't that wild? Did y'all understand what I just said? I mean, Whew. That is a wild thought. There'll be 2 generations on that ship that will never see Europa and have never seen the Earth. Blue water. Have you ever heard of cortices and robots? No, I have not heard that, Blue water. I hate disagree. I hate to disagree, but I don't think it would take that long. Matt, we don't travel that fast. we can't travel that fast. Oh. Let's see. What does it say? Okay, Matt. They say, oh. Oh, you talking about Jupiter. Okay, sorry. I was looking at a whole other thing. Europa. You want to go over there. Well, that's, okay. That won't take that long. Okay. It'll take some years, but it won't take generations. Okay. You want to go to Europa on Jupiter's moon. Yeah, I just kind of threw that to the, yeah, okay. But yeah, that's about 600 million miles away. Yeah, because Europa has water on it. It's an icy water planet. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, that won't take that'll take years. It'll take years. Let's see. Average distance from Earth is about 485 million miles. They say million miles. All right. That's a long way to travel. Let's see. We don't know what speed we'll be going either. So you got to look at that. So yeah, you got to definitely look how long that would be. Let's see, is it estimating? I want to check that out real quick for you. Okay, there's an unmanned spacecraft that we sent. It took 5.5 to 7 years to make the journey. So it takes 5.5 to 7 years to make the journey. Thank you, Matt. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about that whole galaxy thing. Sorry about that. I was totally thinking about going out there and say, oh my God, we got to go to a whole another galaxy. That's going to take generations. But no, Europa, yeah, 5 to 7 years. So, yes. Kepler maybe. Mars is a lost moon of an exploded planet. Okay, according to math experts. Okay, Mars. Okay, well Mars. Okay, well I ain't gonna say that now. I won't bring up Mars being inhabited right now. It's a moon covered in iceberg. Yes. Yeah, Europa is a moon of Jupiter, and it is covered in ice. Well, it's like it's just a ball of water, frozen, a frozen ball of water. That's basically what it's about. Seems like just a basic ball of water that's frozen. I'm serious. Look at that. Hold up. Blue water. Wait a minute, blue water. Y'all got me all in this. Mars is a lost moon. Okay, yes. Kepler, maybe. Yes, the Kepler belt. Yes. Oh no, I don't think another galaxy is possible unless we find a wormhole. Yeah, Matt. But that's the thing. That's why I said it would take generations of us to get to another galaxy. Like the closest galaxy that's close to us, that's generations, generations of humans to get there. And that's why I was explaining. They would be there's two sets of generations that would never see who've never seen the Earth and will never see that planet, that galaxy, because they would pass away in that time. And the last generation would be the fourth generation would make it to that galaxy. That's really weird. That's a weird thought. Just that I've heard from the smart guys. Oh, okay. I'm far from a math expert. No, you don't have to be no. I'm not an expert, dude. I'm not an expert either, but I do pay attention to what's going on. And yes, so 7 years you can get to Europa. Okay, but here's the thing: you got to time all that stuff right. So you got to be able to have enough stuff to sustain you and the crew on that ship, because you got to remember we are all moving. And by the time Jupiter is way out here, you got to wait till it gets all the way back around here before you can get to it. Like Mars. Like Mars is so far away from us, it won't be close to us again until February. Okay? So there's no way of launching to Mars right now, because we won't, unless we waiting to get there at February when it gets closer to us. But right now, I wouldn't even be doing it. hope you don't believe in 4D. Barry, oh, as much as I love space, I've never seen Interstellar. Wow. Well, Barry, you know what? You got to get a telescope. And if you're going to pay the money to get a really good telescope, go ahead and get the one so you can see those nebulas. That's interstellar stuff. You're seeing past our galaxy. You'll be seeing past our galaxy, outside of our galaxy. Okay, you'll be seeing further. And that's and let alone just looking into the Milky Way itself. And oh my gosh. It's like I seen the Milky Way from my grandfather's house down in when we were in West Virginia. I actually seen the Milky Way in the sky. And that was without a telescope. That was remarkable. Let's see. What is it? 8 to 9 months when it's close. I don't know. 8 or 9 months, Matt? I gotta look that up. I've never seen it. Gee. Matt, you know you gotta get a telescope, dude. Dude, okay. You'll get hooked on it. I'm hooked on it. I just don't have the money to stay. I just don't have the money to buy more stuff. That's why I just got to get the camera. The camera will be a great upgrade to me, just having the camera so I can see it on my laptop or on my phone, so I can see what I'm looking at with that. Because my eyes, of course, you know you're getting a little older. You can't focus on things like you used to, okay? So, but having that camera on the telescope will be just what I want to do. So yes, how much is the camera? Oh, I'm not gonna get no expensive camera for it. Okay, so I'm gonna get the camera. So I think the camera's like, oh wait a minute, do I have it in here? I think it's like $50 to $60 something, $50 or $60 something for this, just the camera itself. It just fits on the eyepiece, and then you can Bluetooth it to your phone or Bluetooth it to your computer. So yeah. So like I said, because of you, I'm going to be able to get this. And see, if you're going to spend money for your telescope, make sure you have that stuff come with it. The camera and everything come with it. But what you really want to do, the first time you look at the planets, you want to look at it through the eyepiece. So your eye will actually look at the planet before you put it on the camera. Because when you look down there and see it for real, you'll say, oh my gosh, Saturn does have rings. That's amazing. Because I will never forget the first time I seen Saturn through my own telescope. I know exactly where I was, what side of town I was on. What, Matt? Thank you, Matt, again. Oh, man, Matt. But yes, because when you first see it, and then when you look at it, because when you're focusing on it and looking at Saturn, you'll see these other little dots around it. Like when you look at Jupiter, you'll be able to see Europa. Okay, so when you look at Jupiter, because you can see probably 7 of its moons. With my telescope, I see 7 of Jupiter's moons. And Jupiter has a lot more moons than we've been told, okay? Because when that went up there and seen all those moons, said, "Whoa, Jupiter got a lot of moons." But then Saturn has a lot of moons too. And when you can look at Saturn and see the moons around it, that is just like, this is for real, man. this is what you're gonna have it's gonna work on your psyche because it's like you're really seeing it. It's not in the book. It's not on the screen. It's not television. You looking right down the telescope and you point right at it, and there it is. That's a whole different feel. There's a whole different feel. So yes, you can. Oh man, see, I'm very enthusiastic about it because I love the idea of looking at that. Love the idea of looking out in outer space and seeing those things because you've always heard about them, but when you finally see them for yourself, yeah, that's a whole big different story. Whole big different story. And things you want because if you look at I'll see now you got me started. If you're looking at Jupiter, you can look at Jupiter and you can watch it, and you can actually watch the moons are moving around Jupiter, but it's going to take a while. But there's one that's really close to Jupiter that goes around Jupiter, and you can actually see it move. I'm like, wow, your stream is cutting. My stream is cutting out. Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh no. What time is it here? It is, it's just after 12, so that's what it usually does. Aye. Anything you see is a picture of the past. Yes, Blue Water. Once you start looking out far enough, it is a picture of the past. Yes. Whoa. Got me all fuzzied up there, don't it? I wonder what's causing that. It looks like I'm glitching. I'm glitching. Shoot. It's because I told Trump he was an idiot, so he's making the live lag. Oh my God. I'm looking at myself on the screen and it's all blurred. Am I pixelated to everybody? Is that what you're saying? Am I pixelated to you guys? I think Jupiter has over 100 moons. Yeah, they've found out that Jupiter has a lot of moons, but I think it's 7 moons with your telescope that are large enough. And when you see those, that's really cool. The other moons are smaller and you're not really gonna picture, but the brightest ones that you see, it's really cool. Because the next day you look at it, they're gonna be lined up in a different direction. They'll be lined up this way, or sometimes they won't be lined up, and then all of a sudden they'll be lined up. And you'd be like, man, I could sit outside and look at the stars all night long. That's why this camera, when I put this camera on this thing, I'm gonna be doing this a lot. What is let's see. Exactly. Okay. I just see something. What did I just see? Oh dear. Oh, Nick came in saying this shouldn't say, huh? Thanks for me for catching him. I think you did. Okay. Go see you. All right, Blue Water. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming in. It's awesome. Woo-wee. Oh, you got me wanting to use my telescope. Thanks, man. I never used it. What? You got one and haven't used it? And I feel bad because it was a gift. You got, what? Who did, Matt? Thanks, Matt. Can you recommend a good telescope? Can I recommend a good telescope? Hold on, man. Let me go. Wait, why is my thing messed up? Okay, hold on a second. Let me go on Amazon and see what they got. Oh, okay. Oh, what happened to my screen? Oh, that was weird. My screen. Wow. My screen on my computer just went out. It just went out. Like, what? Well, no, it's still there, but what I was doing just disappeared. Oh, goodness gracious. What the heck was that all about? Restore pages. Whoa. Okay. I have no idea. Okay. What happened there? Wow. Okay. I'm just wondering. Okay. All right. Let me look at this telescope here. Because you want one that tracks it. That one probably would do it, but I want you want to spend some money and get a good one. Oh my goodness. Okay, something did just restart, Kelly. The aliens are already here. Well, yes, they are. They're here listening to our conversation. Jimmy, it's going in and out. Yeah, I noticed that. But that shouldn't be on my phone. Hi. Barry, Celestron 150. A Celestron 150. Is that what you got, Barry? Because I'm looking at the biggest thing that you want, Matt, is you want one to do the tracking and the work for you when you get it. This one, an 8-inch Smith. Okay. Optical tube. Let's see. Okay, I'm looking at. Hold on. What? Henry. Okay, good. Yeah, he has to be a. Oh, goodness gracious. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for the hype there, Matt. Appreciate you. Oh, goodness. Let me see. There's a Celestron. And he did. Somebody wanted to follow the planet itself. So that would be one with the controller. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find. Only the one in front. That's on first in the front. So where are we going with this? Okay. Now the one that I see here is Celestra, but it has a controller that I have right here. Wow. I wonder what's causing all that. Must be the aliens trying to keep me from talking. It doesn't want us to go out there and really look at it. Okay, now I have a mead, like I have an old mead that has the controller pad right on it, okay? And what it does is it locks the thing in and takes it over so you can see it. That's probably what you want. That would be one you want, okay? Because you wanted to control it. So Celestron, and it started at 130. If you go ahead and look it on Amazon, there's a lot of them in here. But you gotta look for computerized telescope. Ooh, that's $5,000. That's $5,000. Oh wait. Oh my goodness gracious. That thing better be able to see everything out there. Okay, how come it's not bringing it up? I want to see pictures. Am I still lagging out there? Because man, on my computer, I'm starting to look bad. Yeah, no, I don't want. No, we don't want to go that way. But oh crap! No, that's no. See, I got one in here for $1,000. You know, that will follow what you need. But I'm trying to, because you wanted to follow the planets. I'm trying to see if this one to do it. No, it's gotta have a motor on it. Where'd it go? There's way that's yeah, Barry. I know that's way too much. Um, I mean that. Woo. Let me see. Oh, you don't let me do this. Let me hold on. Tracking telescopes. That's what we're going to look for. Okay. All right. Here's one for $1,600. Okay, it's actually $1,700. But audio is good. My audio is good. That's my phone making me pixelated, sending me out. I wonder why it's doing that. Hold on a second. Where am I ready to go here? Let's see if the camera needs to be turned off. Okay. I wiped the camera part of it off. Let's see if it focuses in. Because on my end, I'm super clear, but I'm looking at my monitor and it's not. Doretto's in the house. Yes, the number for $5. Doretto. Yes, Doretto's in the house. Doretto, somebody was asking about you the other day. Yes, maybe restart the screen. You know what? I could restart. Okay. All right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to restart the stream. Like you said, Matt. Okay, everybody. I'm going to restart the stream, so I'm